Something new. Close. There we go. Hey, I wonder if we're live. I think we're live. Woo! I did it. It's always a little bit iffy when you go on the road with something. And I was like, sure, we weren't going to be able to do this, right? But we did. We pulled it off. And mom, you'll be happy to hear Amy's having the same problem that you have, and that she left her volume up. But she's she's working on it now. So lots of goody things happening here. Again, mom is your moderator today. So everybody say good morning to Mama Pat. But we're training Amy since she's here with us in Florida. And so she's going to be, oh, nothing to be sorry about. She's like, I'm so sorry. No, mom does it every single episode. I think people are used to it. Anyway, today's time together is going to be really, I think, fun. We have got so many beautiful things that are very, very inexpensive. Like if you're looking to put together your outfit for Valentine's Day, I think this is a great choice for you. I'll give you a little peek too ahead at something that's going to be seen just a wee bit later. Guys, if you're looking for a Valentine's Day gift that will really knock her out, or ladies, if you want to, give them a little hintsky, this would be an incredible engagement ring, a beautiful ring. It's a heart-shaped diamond, and it's a big one. It's a solitaire that is 5.25 carats. So that's coming up about midway through the show if you're trying to plan your time. We don't spend a whole bunch of time, but we're going to spend a good solid half an hour answering your diamond questions. Anything you want to see in a future show, let me know. Anything you'd like us to bring in for you at QVC, you got to let me know that as well. Thank you for that. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So the very first item is J442131. It is a really great nod to what's happening in Italian jewelry right now. Everybody's talking about the tuba gas, right? The tuba gas bracelets, the flexible pieces. It's a really hot trend. So these are tuba gas earrings, or at least they have that texture. They don't have the flexibility like a bracelet would have, because you wouldn't like that in an earring. It would be all wiggly and just messy looking. So this is rigid. And then in the middle where the heart shape is, we've got gorgeous heart-shaped pave diamonds. So how nice is that? Really inexpensive too, just $312. And they have it on the website today on 3 easy pays of $104. Now, if you're watching in the replay, the prices might be different. Some things might be sold out, but we are here to talk about style, how to wear them. I think in this case, they're going to show up really nicely in anybody's hair. They're about 3/4 of an inch in length. I'll show you a little bit later. We've got it in rose gold, which I put that first because I think for Valentine's Day, that would be so unexpected and so much fun. We also have it in yellow gold over sterling silver. That's why the price is so low at $312. The diamonds are the same quality that you have in your affinity brand in accents, meaning that you're looking at HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity. And this is affinity, not accents, because it is 1/3 of a carat in diamonds. Amy, who's out there and what are they saying today? I Southern Pineapple, Jonathan's here. They can't hear the waterfall. Maybe I should, you know what? Maybe I'll take these out. You guys mind hearing the water? If you want to hear the waterfall in the back, send me some thumbs up. If I get enough of them, I'll take my earbuds out. Nah, it'll still, yeah. Both of them? Okay. Here we go. Ready? Put them away. Can they? Can you hear the water now? All right. Who else is out there? I know mom's out there. Rachel. Hey. Tried because of Rachel. We tried my earbuds this morning. We were going to try to block out the noise from the water, but we can't hear Amy. And I think it's really important to hear Amy today. So I'm not going to wear these today. Sorry, Rachel. Good suggestion, though. Anyway, moving on. We've got good things ahead here for you. Again, $300, very cute. I think and look, they come gift box too, so you don't even have to wrap them. So if you are looking at bridesmaids gifts or shopping ahead to Mother's Day, good idea. And right now they have them in stock, but they come in and go out so fast. And once they're sold out, it takes about 6 months to get something back in. So just be aware of that. If you're watching, they may or may not be in stock in the house right now. This is what I was talking about. Isn't that a good size? Yeah, they're not too big, they're not too small. You can see them from across the room, but they're obviously not costume jewelry. You're looking at real diamonds, diamonds from the earth, real precious and noble metal in sterling silver at the base, and then lavishly gilded in your choice of rose gold, yellow gold, or rhodium, which is actually a derivative of platinum, more expensive than platinum, that over the sterling silver. So no maintenance, just a really great earring overall. All right, I'm going to be moving on to some yellow halo earrings that are rings rather, that are stackable and just really scrumptious. But before I do that, I want to get back and see if anybody has anything they want to talk about or anything they want to say.
Southern Pineapple is saying that she needs to live vicariously with the waterfall in the back.
Isn't it nice? I know. I was afraid it was distracting, so that's why Rachel had recommended these. But I just think I like it. It calms me down. And I want to hear Amy most importantly, so that's good. But yeah, me too. You know why she calls herself Southern Pineapple, Amy? This is cute. She was in Florida, owned a bed and breakfast. And so it was called Southern Pineapple because, of course, for obvious reasons, pineapples are a symbol of hospitality and friendship and all of. I just love it. And she said, "Oh, I've been thinking about changing my handle." I said, "No, it's awesome." I mean, I really love that actually. All right, next up. So this is J442885. I really appreciate you being here with us too, by the way. Southern Pineapple. These are half-carat rings, and they come in your choice of oval, cushion shape, or round. And we're going to be seeing whole solitaires in these cuts, okay? They come in size 5 through 11. They are natural yellow diamonds, and they're a little over $1,600, okay? So they're on sale, which I think is awesome. Oh, actually, no, they are on sale. They discounted it to a little under $1,200, so it's about $400 off. I think the first one I put on, yeah, was the cushion to give you a look on my hand for scale. They're not overly large. What I love about this is it follows this trend of bitsy type jewelry, stackable jewelry, where you kind of wear your personality or wear your story or your style. And what this says to me, this design, and it says classic. It says, you know, a little nod to the past with the hand mill graining, which is along the edge of the piece. But it's also really modern in that the shapes are really modern. Like, for instance, the cushion that we saw a moment ago and this oval, these are more modern cuts. If you're looking to get the biggest look for your money, then I would choose the oval cut, because although the carat weights are the same at a half carat, an oval cut is always going to look dramatically larger than the other ones are. It's a more shallow cut with a longer table. And so if your hands are a little bit squatty, like I've got these kind of squatty hands, that's why I wear the long nails. If I want to make my finger look longer, I wear an oval. All right, so that's just a little styling tip from me to you. Here I put all three of them on to show you what I was talking about. And one of my customers had a great idea. Mother's Day is coming, right? She said for this year, she's buying all three rings. She's going to wear all three. And then when she goes to pass her jewelry down to her three girls, each one is going to get one of the rings. Wasn't that smart? I mean, she's going to have the joy of wearing it now. And you could actually add 2 band rings if you wanted to in between them, if you really want to build a great big, you know, bodacious stack. So although these aren't huge or giant rings, they can really contribute beautifully to the whole stack story, which so many people, including myself, are really embracing. So love, love, love this look. And it doesn't have to be all 3. You could do 2, but the heart shape, I think, adds a really nice element right here. That's where your value is. If you really want to get, again, as far as cut goes, and cut is so important, if you were to pay for a heart-shaped cut in natural yellow diamonds, first of all, try to find one. You'd probably have to have it custom made. Most jewelry stores don't carry natural yellow because of the expense of them. And this is really reasonably priced at $11.69 to be more exact. Yeah, it's also on 5 easy pays of only $234, and I'll explain what easy pay is, and then 18-month special financing of only $65. Okay, so easy pay. Easy pay is where you get to pick whatever credit card you want. It doesn't have to be the Q card. It can be any Visa card, any MasterCard, whatever you want to do. And then it would be 5 credit card payments. The first credit card payment of $234 would need to include shipping, handling, and tax. If you get the 18-month special financing, you apply for a Q card for that. And that's their own credit card. And most of the hosts at QVC, they use the Q card for their diamond jewelry because it brings the prices down so low. 18-month special financing of $65. So you get 20% off on these. But I just think they're so gorgeous. Any questions on yellow diamonds? Because I'm happy to answer whatever I can. Are there any coming in? I'll give you one. One thing I get a lot is what makes a yellow diamond yellow? It happens really rarely in nature. Like you have to move tens of thousands of carats of rough to even find 1 carat of fancies. And a really small percentage of fancies are yellow naturally. So for a yellow diamond to happen, there has to be an interruption when it's growing. Something has to jar that diamond or make it develop differently so that there's spaces in its crystalline structure. And then in those spaces, you have to have an element that comes into it, nitrogen, that comes into the diamond, and there has to be enough of it to get this natural yellow color. So the more yellow color there is, the more nitrogen there is. And you can see these are significantly deeper than what we usually offer. These are really more of a vivid color, honestly. Not a canary. The canary yellow is super expensive. But we keep a really nice high degree of clarity with these, and it's just like a grade or two underneath that. So the quality is here, absolutely 100%. And I love the way it's made. You can, I hope, see the mill grading I was talking about. And to put it, if you can't see it, I'll explain what it looks like. It looks like the edge of a dime. You know how when you look at a coin, you're like, why did they put all those little ridges there? That actually is to save metal in minting. Because believe it or not, those little scrapes, those little hash marks, save gold or save silver. And these are precious, noble, and very obviously very expensive metals. You hear about it all the time. So this was done back in the day when coins were first being minted out of gold. And the miners, knowing the value of the gold, they'd scratch a little off to save a little. I went to a gold factory, Amy. When I was first starting out my career, I went to see Anthony Palercio. Some of you guys might remember Anthony from HSN. He and I did gold shows forever in a day. His factory was up in Mount Vernon, New York, and he invited me in, which is, they don't just invite people in. You have to like be screened. You got to go through metal detectors. You got to wear the zoot suit from head to toe. You got to wear little white booties. When you're done going through, they actually take all of the clothes that they gave you from you, including the booties, and they recycle them to get the gold dust off of them. The gold dust off of them. So get a perspective as to how precious gold can be. Anybody have anything else on yellow diamonds they wanted to talk about?
Not on yellow, but Southern Pineapple wants to know where you can go and does it cost to get your diamonds appraised? And
Yes.
if you could talk also about the GIA certificates.
Yes, let's talk about that. Okay, so GIA is the gold standard. It stands for Gemological Institute of America. I am a very proud alumni of the GIA. I'm really excited to be a part of it. It takes a lot to be a gemologist and a lot to get your graduate certificate, so I'm proud of that. But know that they are the gold standard because of what they do for the public. They, like me, are an advocate for you. And they're nonprofit. And what they do is education, like what I like to do. So they offer other services, including appraisal services and certificates, which is what Southern Pineapple is talking about. If you go to GIA.com or gemologicalinstituteofamerica.com, they have it all laid out because there's different kinds of appraisals and different kinds of certificates that you can get for your diamond jewelry. And when you're sending your diamond jewelry off to be appraised, you want to go to the best, right? You want to go to, they do triple checking. They have 3 different graduate gemologists that look at every single piece. They don't confer. They independently will grade your diamonds before they give you the certificate, before they give you their opinion. So it's all very scientifically handled. You can get diamond dossiers that are actually stored digitally at the GIA, and that's the way that I would probably go because it's a less expensive way and I lose everything. So it's great that they keep them there, and then when you access them digitally, and that is for your insurance company and for identification of your diamonds. Now, we only at QVC provide the documentation on our brilliant rose collection within our lab grown. Lab grown and natural diamonds can both be appraised by the Gemological Institute of America, and they should be for your insurance riders and things like that if you choose to do that. And I hope that answers your question. Again, GIA.com, you can read all about it. I will tell you that every single diamond, whether they're the smallest diamonds like what we saw in these earrings at the beginning, you know, the pave set pieces, whether they're something like this, or whether they're one big solitaire like what we're about to talk about in Firelight, they've all gone to GIA already. We have our vendors do that. They have to sign contracts saying they will, and they've all passed our quality standards at a minimum or better. So in the case of this ring, which is J432442, it is a 5 1/4 carat Firelight lab grown diamond. This one has already been sent to GIA. I know that it's VS Plus in clarity. VS Plus is awesome. The best you can get is a flawless diamond. You're coming close to a flawless diamond. You're either at VS or up to flawless. It depends on the piece. It depends on the diamond. Whether you grow it in a lab or whether it comes from the earth, they have a wide range. So in at a shopping channel situation, although we might only have 5 or 6 of these, of course, at 5 1/4 carats in stock, we want to make sure that we set our standard at a minimum, and then you may get or better. And I have seen many flawless diamonds here. I have seen many colorless diamonds here, especially and particularly in our Brilliant Rose collection. Now this comes from a really good vendor. This is J432442, as I mentioned. It was $8,118. It is not for everybody. It's a 5 1/4 carat. It's in white gold, but it's been discounted, which I just can't even believe, to $6,494. I mean, it's such a huge savings that it's really mind-boggling to me. You're looking at, almost $2,000 in discount on something that doesn't happen often. It certainly doesn't happen often naturally. If this were a diamond from the earth, it can be significantly more. We're talking about 6 figures or more. When you're talking about a lab-grown diamond, the reason they're so much less expensive, and they're on average about 60% less than a natural diamond would be, but this is different because of it being heart-shaped and one big solitaire and all that, so it's an even better value, honestly. But it's even difficult to grow those in a lab situation because things can happen in the laboratory. They're man-tended, they're watched over. It's one seed to one diamond, meaning one piece of a diamond is where it starts, and then it grows just like it would over time in nature, layer upon layer in this crystalline structure, and they can crack, they can break, there can be mineral deposits within the vestibule. There's all kinds of things that can happen when you're growing gemstones in general. So to get them this big, this wasn't even possible until recently. When we first started presenting lab-grown diamonds at QVC, they were really nice, and we sold out almost every single one in our first show. But they were far smaller. It was a big deal to get a 2 carat. It was a hard thing to get 1 carats. Now I'm looking at 5 1/4 carats, and it's only been like 5 years later. He's like, yeah, for me. No, it's really a great ring. I'm going on and on, I know, but it's amazing. It's an anomaly. It's the unicorn, and it's just in time for Valentine's Day. It's on 5 easy pays of only $12.99. So even if you can't get it in the size you need it, get it in, if you want it, get it in a size that you can wear it. If you want to wear it on your index finger, you want to wear it on a middle finger, but you're gonna love this ring, I promise. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee always. They also do free exchanges for sizes and things like that. So Q really does try to help. Do I have this on somebody's hand? There it is. Look how big that is.
That's 5 easy pays of $1,300.
That's if you wanted to put it on a credit card. $12.99. The price is $64.94 now. Yeah. Did I do that math right, Amy? You might be right. Yeah, I did. I did it right.
So it went down $1,500.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's, I mean, to get something.
It's a stone in the middle by itself.
That's the thing. It's a solitaire. When you get, it's not a composite, meaning it's not made out of, a series of rounds or marquise and rounds or something and all fit together. It's one big honkin' diamond. The kind of thing you want to go, oh, this whole thing, ah. But why not show self-love like this? If you're a heart collector, and so many women collect hearts and jewelry, it's crazy, right? So if you're a heart collector, this would be a really, really great ring. I'm going on and on, I'm sorry. All right, Mom, I'm about to throw a monkey wrench into your life. So I'm going to give her a minute to grab a pen or to get ready to type, because I slid an item in here that I didn't originally have planned, Mama Dearest. Mom is your moderator. Mama Pat, say hi to Mama Pat. The item I'm going to go to next, Mom, is item number J435447. And it was by popular demand. We were talking about pink diamonds on Monday during the live stream. So this is the one I was talking to you about. This is my favorite natural pink diamond in inventory. A lot of pink diamonds at QVC. When you look at the big world, the big scheme of natural pink diamonds, most jewelry stores will never have them. The lion's share of this material, which is a natural pink, no heat, no treatment, no anything, they came from the Argyle mine in Australia. The Argyle mine closed recently. When the mines close around the world, the prices of the material coming from those mines goes up very, very fast. The only way to buy this material right now is through a private, what they call a diamond bourse, which is like a little diamond party. But you have to be invited to it. It's usually just dealers and certain dealers. A lot of our business is done on friendships and handshakes. And so because we've been around for so long and we do such a great job with our natural pinks, we have more in retail in pinks than any other place I've ever seen in my life. And I'm an old bird. I've been in jewelry for decades, honestly. And so anyway, just want you to know that it's my favorite one. I love it. You asked for it. It's called the Swirl. We are a little limited in the sizing on it. I found it in size 4 through 6 and then in size 8. But it's $2,700, down from almost $4,000. So the heart-shaped ring and this ring are the two extravagant pieces in what we're doing here today, but they are so worthy of it, especially with Valentine's Day coming up, bridal season. We were calling it the season of love on Monday. More people get engaged and there's romance in the air more than any other time of the year between November and Valentine's Day. And then we sort of take a little rest, have a little cigarette and a glass of wine. No, I'm just kidding. And then it comes on strong again in February, obviously, for Valentine's Day. I don't know what I'm... Nobody smokes anymore. I mean, some people do. No, nobody in here, nobody smokes. I never have. Have you ever smoked? No, Mom did way back in the day, but no, not for me. Anyway, I'm kind of anti-smoking, actually, but you do you. So, yeah, so this is 3 easy pays of $900. Pretty great. And it's wide. It really literally fills my finger knuckle to knuckle. I love it. It's fully finished on the back, and this again was by your request, so I know it's going to put me a little behind schedule. I do have 2 more things I want to present. So what time is it, Amy? I have 8 minutes? Yes. Anybody else want to talk about this or anything else on your mind? I'm happy to help.
Greg says it's gorgeous.
Hi, Greg Stern. Nice to see you this morning. Yes, it is gorgeous. He's one of our favorites, Amy.
Hi, Mom. I don't think I've talked to Greg before on here.
Greg, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but he comes in.
Maybe on the QVC thing.
Yeah, and for years, right? So actually, and now I'm thinking maybe, is it Greg or is it Greg's significant other? I know, that's the handle though.
Oh.
Sometimes the ladies use their husband's emails, but I think, yeah, it's Greg. Greg. Anyway, next up. Happy to have you guys. Oh, did I find a picture of it? I did have a picture of it on my hand. Isn't that nice? Good looking. Anyway, that's the pink diamond. I hope Mom's okay with that. Here's the bangle. Okay, just to prove to you that not everything we have is thousands of dollars or close to, $7,000, $8,000. This diamond bangle, which is sold out in rose but is available in white and yellow, is like $200. Yeah, $200. 3 easy pays of $67. This is from our Accents by Affinity brand. And this is our top tier in our accents, meaning that for it to be in our Accents by Affinity collection, it has to be HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity, the same quality standard in the diamonds and the big ones, but it also has to be a 1/4 carat and under to keep it really affordable. So we start with the structure of sterling silver, and then it's completely married to the gold, or in the case of the white, to the platinum. So why pay for gold that you can't see in a bangle? Gold bangles, Mom can attest to this, and I'm sure she is, gold bangles can get dented, they can get old looking, things can happen to them. Now she still wears it, and I love her for that, because the gold bangle I'm thinking of that I bought for Mom so many years ago, I had it engraved for Mother's Day and given to her because she co-hosted a Mother's Day program with me. And so she still wears it, even though it's got a few dings and dents. I mean, so do I have a few dings and dents, and she still loves me too. But in sterling silver, it's not gonna happen as easily. So it's a skinny bangle, which is so perfect again for today's trends. I love the whole look of hard and soft bracelets together. So if you put a hard bangle next to a soft line bracelet, I think it looks really awesome. It also works really great next to a timepiece. If maybe you wear your Apple Watch and you wanted to give it a little more feminine touch. I love my Apple Watch. It was a gift from Mom. I wear it a lot. But I want something maybe that doesn't look quite so casual. I want it to be a little more dolled up. I'll change the band. I'll wear a bangle with it. So it works really nice for that. It's a great first piece of jewelry too, and it's an oval shape. So if you do work on a keyboard, or you're going to the gym, you got a busy life, you don't have to worry about a round bangle getting in the way or knocking into things. That just irritates me. I don't like it. Now I still wear some round ones, like I've got some cloisonne and some costumey ones that tinkle, and I love that. But the oval's just more practical.
Which bracelet would be more apt to catch on a sweater. Is a bangle different than one that's?
Well, the bangle on the back is really smooth, so it kind of depends on how you wear your bangle. That's a really good question, actually. This comes in small, average, and large. So if you're wearing like this sweater, which Amy actually lent me because we weren't expecting the cold weather here in Florida, so this is her sweater actually. But for this, I would wear a large because I would want to wear it over the cuff of the sweater, right? And that's very Jacqueline Kennedy, by the way. That's what she used to do. But if you want it more tight to the body, like the Locked in Love bracelets are, or some of the other pieces, then you can go small and have something really close to the body. And the average is 7 1/4 inches on the inner circumference. So you measure on the inner circumference. So 6 3/4 will be the small, 7 1/4 will be the average, and 8 inch will be the large. I hope that answers that question. Yeah, it's awesome deal, a great price, but there is one more thing, just one more thing to share. Valentine's Day is coming up, and there are a lot of heart collectors out there. So with that in mind, I thought you might like to see these.
How much are those?
How much are those?
No, I'm thinking.
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
Guess. Take a guess.
Oh, I'm good at this.
I know you are. You are good at
You
it.
don't get both sets. So
I'll tell you what. Don't guess. I'll tell you. No, you get one. $233.
I was gonna get, okay, that's what Rachel, I'd like to have Rachel look at that for Jordan, for Valentine's Day.
Oh, Rachel, we think you need to look at this for Jordan in pink for Valentine's Day. I'll start with the pink version. The pink version actually is, I don't know if you can see it on your picture, but it's champagne diamonds, which are actually more valuable than the yellow that's in here. Champagne diamonds, again, the lion's share of them came from the Argyle mine that I was talking about earlier that closed. They are not as valuable as the pinks, but they're up there. The pink diamond, remember we saw the pink diamond swirl ring? That is the second most rare colored diamond in the world, okay, the pink is. And it's astronomical. We're talking about, 5 figures a carat. It's really expensive. This is also very expensive, but not like that. And so we have really embraced this stone for its rarity and its beauty. The color of the year this year, according to the Pantone people, which really they steer everything from fashion to home interiors. The color of the year is called Mocha Mousse, which is this color. So what's nice about this is we put it in rose gold. So it brings out the pink in the champagne diamond, but it makes it so you're not just wearing it with little pink things. You can wear it with neutrals and naturals, and it looks amazing. That would be my choice, actually, if I were going to buy these, and I have toyed with the idea. I like the size of them. I love the puffed heart design, but at this price, it's just, I always put the best thing at the end. Just so you know, always come in. Tyrone knows this. Sometimes he comes in late just to see what I do at the end, I think. But yeah, these are awesome. They're $233. They're on 3 easy pays of $78. Let me see if I can give you a better look. All right, here's a closer look. I think I chose the yellow to give you the tight shot.
Oh, I love it.
They're really pretty. Oh, you should have
I
these.
do like the pink ones better.
But with your ring, here, hand me your ring. You guys hear me talk about my sister Amy and her diamond ring that Mom bought her for Christmas. I guess it was it 2 years ago? Yeah. Isn't that pretty? You might recognize it too. It's Amy Strand's favorite ring. It's the one that she wears as well. Does it got a hair on it?
No, I was gonna
What are you doing? You want me to tip it
come a
up?
little closer, but.
Closer? Okay, you tell me if it gets blurry. How's that, Abe?
Oh, there you go.
All right, so see, any of your other natural yellows are going to be great, great, great with those earrings. So pretty. It's a super way for you to try. Here you go.
You know, give me my ring back.
It's a great way for you to try the fancies. By the way, any color other than white diamond is considered a fancy color, but some are definitely more rare than others. And yellow happens to be our QVC customers' favorite. But what's really coming on strong, here you can see them from the side. They've got the 2 notches for safety. It's got an oversized back. And it's just a great fit. I love the little ram's horn design on the gallery too. It allows the light to get around those diamonds a little bit better, which I think is phenomenal. Here you can see them on her, but they're kind of far away. So I'm going to go back to the first one so that we can talk a little bit more about champagne. The Levion people have made a great business out of the champagne diamonds from Argyle. They just have. But they're also having a hard time. I just was talking to one of the guys from Levion at the JCK show last year, which is the largest jewelry show really in the country and one of the biggest in the world. But he was telling me that they are marketing the lighter tones of it, and they're calling them nude. I don't like that name. I didn't tell him that, but I'm not crazy about that. Their other ones are called like chocolate. So this is more of a milk chocolatey color. It's like in between the nude and the chocolate that you find in your Levian pieces, just so you know. All right, so anyway, I love them. They are J438186. If you did join us late, I'm going to go backward through the show to give you an opportunity to catch the item numbers on things once more. If you do me a big favor, Amy, Mom, and I, our team over here, if you wouldn't mind liking it and more importantly subscribing, it would help us out a lot. We're having a hard time getting emails out to everybody or notes out to everybody reminding you about the show. If you subscribe and you're not paying for any, sometimes people think subscribe means paying. This is 100% completely free, but what it does is it helps us to grow, and it more than that helps us to get you get an email telling you that the show's coming up, so we won't hassle you through your text. You just get a nice email, and there you go. Anyway, so if you wouldn't mind doing that. Also, we are on every Monday at QVC.com. Mom and I. Mom is the moderator. Amy's standing in today. And yeah, come around, Amy, so everybody can say hello to you. The earrings were where we finished at J438186. They are $233. Cute as a button and so great for Valentine's Day or first pieces of jewelry. The bracelet is J435138. It's $200. It's also on 3 easy pays of $67. Then we went backwards a little bit more to, the swirl ring. Oh, I love this ring. This was J435447. It is 1 full carat. It is on 3 easy pays of $900, $2,700, down from $39.73. Good deal. Here's that big honkin' love. I mean, this almost beats by itself, right? This is Firelight, our lab-grown diamond. This is J432442. It was over $8,000. It is now $6,500. Very limited, just scrumptious, guys. Such a beautiful piece of jewelry. Then we showed you some stackables. Do I have them all stacked up here? These stackables are here we go, half carat apiece. You can choose the oval, the heart shape, or the cushion, all the same price. They come down to $1,169. They're on 5 easy pay and 18. Only thing I had on 18-month special financing, I believe, and that is $65. Yep, on 18-month special financing. And then last but certainly not least, we have got these awesome earrings that come gift box with an Omega clip on the back. It's got the turbogas, and then the Pave set diamonds. They're J442131. $312. So Amy, get your little butt over here and say hello to the ladies and the gentlemen too. Hi. So this is Amy. She's kind of in training here this week. Mama Pat is still moderating, but I wanted to say thank you for helping while we're on vacation. It's so awesome. So we love you, and we love you very much. Right?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. All right, so we'll see you guys next Monday. Mom and I will be there. Amy will be there too.
Yep.
She won't be, behind the curtain, but probably participating a little bit more. And we'll see you.
Hi, Ty.
Hey, Ty.
I love saying that.
We'll see you really soon. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for everything. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I got to figure out how to hang up. Ding, ding. Am I sure? I think I'm sure. Hit it.